And welcome to Game 3. 16U Gales taking on the California Wave. Gales 2-0 so far in the series. Wave still looking for their first win. Game earlier today against the Ice Dogs, 15 AAA team. Gales come away with a 3-2 win. Expectation is Kobe Pete will be in net this evening. Semifinal games will continue tomorrow morning. It will either be at 8 a.m. Pacific time or around 9:30 a.m. Pacific time, depending on the seating. And if the boys pull through with the win in the semifinals, the championship game tomorrow around noon. It's like the rolling clock into the face-off is more the rule and not the exception, as it's at 14:52 and counting up to the face-off. Let's clear out the net and get ready to kick this thing off. Looks like we're going to be starting out with Creel, Davis, and Kalea. Forward trio on defense. Defense, looks like we're going to roll with Larson and Buzzner. All right, 14 minutes and counting on the clock as the Wave work to finish up cleaning up the net. Refs clear to make sure there's no pucks. Kobe in net. Gales waiting. An odd way to start a game. 13:31 and counting down. Boys starting to make some noise. And off the face-off, Creel goes to send it in, couldn't clear it, comes out to Larson. Larson picks up to Kalea. Kalea dumps it in. Davis gets to work. Davis with a hard hit on the Wave player, and the Wave goes to clear it and kick back in the poster, and the Wave come the other direction, picked up by Kalea. Wave cleared in. Davis with a hard hit. Davis goes in for another hit. Sends it around the boards after Creel. Creel has Larson in motion. Larson gets a poke check. And Kalea fishes it up and goes for a change. Davis stays on. Gales trying to get out of this soft start that they've had so far. Davis has it along the boards. At his feet. Player's on his knees. Davis still has it. Brings it back along the goal line. Sends it back to the blue line. Goes for a change. Martin shot. Hits the glove and up into the netting. Some words being shared in the crease. .12:08 remaining in the first. Bullwinkle, Parsons, Vegna, Rubino, and Martin. Bullwinkle wins it back to Rubino. Rubino shot to the left of the net. Comes out to Martin. Martin shot, loose out front. Parsons backhand misses it. Didn't think he maybe didn't expect it to be that open. Bullwinkle dings around. It's coming out towards the blue line. And kicked up by Martin. Martin keeps it and sends it in. And Vegna gets to work. Comes around to Parsons. Parsons picks it up at the wall. Thing goes out to Rubino. Rubino shot. Hits a player up high. It's loose out front. Bullwinkle trying to get a shot off now in Vegna. Couldn't connect. Bullwinkle sends it up high. Martin. Martin shot off the shin. Goes wide. Goes out to Vegna. Vegna tries fishing it back. Bullwinkle wasn't there yet. Out to Bullwinkle. Tries setting it through the slot. Rubino scoops it up. Walks it. Sends it over. Parsons debating on going to the bench. Still on the blue line. And it comes out into the neutral zone. And Rubino walks it up. Shot on net. Goal sends it wide. Parsons approaches. Cleared into the neutral zone. Rubino sends it to Baldy. Baldy lost it. Jennings pushes him off the puck. And Loudon coming in with a lot of speed. Puck bounces right to the wave player. Baldy tries reversing, gets tangled up in the process. Puck out of the faceoff dot, sent across, no one home for the wave. Chipped up in the air. And Folks scoops it up at the red line, trying to dump it in, and he gets past. Loudon scoops it up now. Shot loose. Falls up with a shot. Goalie sends it off to the wall. Jennings dumps it back to Folks. Folks reverses. Sends it through the crease. No one home. Jennings puts his body in it. And Folks now walks along the goal line. Back to Posner. Posner shot. Chipped upward by Jennings. Hits the glass. And Wade come the other direction, except Folks says no. Wade bring it in. Had the stick lifted. Larson walks it back. The wall. No one home for the Gales in the neutral zone. Bowden steals it, poaches it, dumps it back for Larson. Bowden stays back and goes to the bench. Davis comes in, sends it across, trying to send it to the D-man. Didn't connect. Creel just out of reach. A little miscommunication for the Gales here as Creel backhands it down low into the offensive zone. Larson moves up, shot, up skate, loose out front, follow-up shot, Creel. Comes back out to Larson. Larson sends it back to the other defenseman. Shot loose out front. And chipped out towards Davis. Davis going to regroup in the neutral zone. Opts to send it to Martin. Martin to Larson. Just out of reach. That's going to be no ice. They wave it. Creel taken down. Rubino comes in to get it along the wall. Alea battling with Creel. Back behind the goal line. Davis up high. Outside the crease. Alea is going to beat the man to the puck. Chipped around. Back to the point. Rubino shot. Loose. Sent up by Martin. Davis goes for a change. And Martin's going to regroup. He's got a man on him. Puck's loose as Rubino scoops it up. Slides it around. Dodges the hit. And Creel still on the ice. Long shift. Brings it across. Got Kalea with him. Creel brings it back behind the net. Out to Volwinkle. Volwinkle couldn't get a shot. Shot. And 7:16 remaining in the first period. Still 0-0. Gales putting in a lot of work here. They're not really keeping track of shots on goal. Bullwinkle into the faceoff. Gales win it. Bit of a long walk though, and Wave have it the other direction. Baldy puts his body in it. Wave still have it. Comes out to Vegna. Vegna chips it in as he makes the line. Bullwinkle's going to get there first. Parsons in the crease. Vegna shot. Another shot. Baldy loose out front. People there, but couldn't get the follow up. Parsons and Vegna working in the corner. Vegna scoops it up. It's around the face-off circle. Back to Parsons. Back to Nervegna. He's got Bullwinkle out front. Drops it back to the point. Wound up. Shot. And goalie has that one. 6:25 remaining in the first period. Jennings into the face-off. Gales come away with it. Jennings has it at his feet. He's got Folks going through the center. Pressed along the boards. Going up to Scroggum. Scroggum getting shoved in the head. Goes down along the boards. Folks walking it up inch by inch. Wave say, nope, we're going to have to go the other way with that one. Send it around the board. Jennings is there. Sends it back to Larison. Shot. Tipped. Redirected. And no icing on that one. Break out the other direction. Martin. Shot off the pads. Got Timmy working down low. Couldn't field that one, and it's back in the neutral zone. Jennings sends it to Larison. Larison crosses it at the Folks. Shot. Loose out front. There are rebounds everywhere, but no one there to pick it up. Martin drops it off to Larison. Larison sends it out to Timmy. Timmy touches it. On his way over. Couldn't get there in time. As Kalea sweeps in to disrupt play. Wave trying to get the clear. Jennings with a hard hit. Folks, shot off the pad. Out to the other side. Comes back out. To Rubino. Larison pinches up. Davis takes a spot. Larison crashing the net. Couldn't connect. Shot through the crease. Deflected into the corner. Comes back out to Davis. Out to Rubino. Shot. Kalea screening the goalie. Back up to Creel. Back down to Davis. Davis walks it up. Shot. Loose out front. Follow up by Kalea. Couldn't connect. Comes back out to the feet of Creel. Long shift for the boys here. Rubino walks it back. Goes it back over to Creel. Back to Rubino. Back to Rubino. Creel pitches up. Shot off the glove and into the corner. Davis is going to get there first. Sends it back to Larison. Larison to Rubino. This is a long shift, folks. Larison couldn't connect on that, and the Wave are going to go back for a change. Redirect pass to himself goes wide. Send across, hit the player in the head. It's in the glove and stop the play. Foot race. Vega has a breakaway. Got Parsons with him. Shot. Saved by the goalie. Impressive save. Gale send it across the blue line. Goalie keeping them in the game. Bullwinkle regroups with Posner. Posner out to Parsons. Parsons brings it across. Does it try to chip in by Bullwinkle, but missed on the pass. Couldn't connect. And Vegna jumps up, keep it in play. Yeah, it's out. And looks like a penalty. Kobe's going to head to the bench. Parsons brings it through the neutral zone. 6 man on the ice. Like Jennings. Parsons brings it around the net. Leaves it for Jennings. Jennings has Bullwinkle up front. Couldn't connect. Parsons still has it. Leaves it for Jennings. Redirect the other direction. Shovels it across the Bullwinkle. Shot. Whiff. And that's going to be it. Bullwinkle couldn't get enough on that shot. As the Gales go on power play. Jennings into the faceoff. Got Folks. And Loudon with him. Martin sends it back to Loudon. Loudon to Larison. Larison walks it up. Across the faceoff circle. Sends it back to Martin. High in the slot. Shot. Bumped in the air. Off Timmy. Timmy walks it around. Folks sends it down to Martin. Martin to Larison. Oh, wasn't slight there, but that puck's up and out. And faceoff's going to be in the neutral zone. Nope, we're going to do the faceoff back in the Gales' offensive zone. Kalea, Creel, Davis, Rubino, and Baldy. Davis wins the faceoff. And Kalea sends it back to Rubino. Rubino, Baldy shot off the pad. Kalea loses an edge. Davis scoops it up. Sends it across to Creel in the front. Got a man on him. Puck comes out to Kalea. Out to Creel, just out of reach. And dumped. That's going to be an icing. Always need to slow it down a little bit. Set things up. 23 seconds remaining in the power play. Bullwinkle, Parsons, Vegna, Rubino, and Baldy. Hills win it back to Rubino. Rubino over to Parsons. Back to Rubino. Bullwinkle fighting screen out front. Shot and covered. 47.6 seconds left in the first period. 9 seconds remaining in the power play. Gales win it. Send it back to Rubino. Out to Parsons. Back to Rubino. Baldy shot. Foley sends it into the corner. Bullwinkle's the first guy there. Regna sends it back to the point. Baldy is able to field it. Back to Bullwinkle. Back to Baldy. Baldy out to Rubino in the center. Shot hits the shoulder of the goalie and goes wide. 18 seconds remaining at the feet of Bullwinkle. Baldy walks it up. Drops it to Rubino. That's a Bullwinkle. Obstacle to the weak side. That's Baldy to his feet. Kept in play, and that's going to be it. And that wraps up the first period. Still 0-0. Shots on goal. Very lopsided. Goalie for California, keeping them in play for sure. As the Gales need to find a way to take advantage of the rebounds that are being left right up front of the crease. Picking off the second period, like we have Jennings at center, Scroggum and Folks on the right wing. Posner and Martin at the blue line. Folks sends it down to Martin. Shovels it back up. Scroggum. Shot. Glove save. Jennings into the face-off. Comes back out to Martin. Shot. Up into the corner. Comes out to Posner. Posner sends it down low. We're begging and battling for it. Folks tripped up. That's going to be a penalty. As Kobe makes his way to the bench. And they're going to call it dead. Continue changing some stuff up. Looks like we have Folks, Davis, Jennings, Baldy, and Rubino for the power play. See who they line up where. Looks like Jennings going to take this face off. Jennings wins the face off, brings it back behind the goal line, sends it out to Folks. Back to Baldy. Back to Folks. Shot to the left of the net. Rolls out to Rubino. Davis screening the goalie at the Baldy. Couldn't get it shot off for a one-timer. Opposite send it out to Folks. And couldn't field that one in the neutral zone. And it's going to come back around. Folks reverses the other direction. Out to Davis. Sends it to Jennings. And Jennings is going to bring it around. Allow the boys to set up. Out to Rubino. Shot off the pad and wide into the corner. Comes back out to Rubino. One-timer Baldy to the left. Back to Jennings. To the crease. Baldy. Shot. Loose out front. Davis has it in the corner. Dumps it out to Baldy. Davis sends it right where Jennings is. Couldn't connect. And puck goes up the other way. No icing. Puck stolen. Loose out front. Davis puts a poke check in. And it's still in the zone and in the neutral zone. 12:41 remaining in the second period. Gale's bit of a breakdown there. California Wave player leaves it behind. And Folks is on the forecheck. Gets hit in the head. No penalties either way. Davis puts pressure as it comes through. Send it through the change, trying to get too many men. Dump it in, and the Gale's going to get back to work in the offensive zone. Jennings. Back out to Larison. Larison. Martin. Shot over the net. Comes back to the feet of Jennings. Jennings dangles around. Shot short side. Hits the crossbar and out. Martin sends it back to Larison. Larison church pass to Creel. Sorry. That is Vowinkle. Vowinkle brings it behind the net. Leaves it for Martin. Martin sends it back across to Vowinkle. Out to Nervegna. Nervegna sends it into the corner. Who's out front? Shot. Goal. Vowinkle. Open up the scoring. Gale struggling to punch it in. Despite having a very dominating push there through the first period. All right. Back to some normal lineups. Davis, Kalea, Creel, Posner, and Baldy. Davis wins it. Splits the defense. We'll bring it back behind the goal. Out to Baldy. Baldy hits Davis. Davis brings it through the neutral zone. And that's going to be offsides as they have this. Face off in the neutral zone. Wins it back to Posner. Posner sends it in the zone. And he's going to press in the corner. Player left the puck behind. Puck comes out to Baldy. Baldy, one-timer. Back behind the net. Wave reverses the other direction. Creel takes the hit. Creel gets tangled up. Creel walks it around, keeps possession. And glove save by the goalie. Puck floated its way into the crease. Jennings, Folks, Bowden, Martin, and Rubino. Gale's battle in the corner, comes back to Martin. Martin gets a shot, almost deflected in front by their own player. Rubino sends it down low, bounces over the stick of Jennings. Folks walks around, sends it to Martin. Martin walks up the line. Rubino shot off the skate of a Wave player. Comes back. Jennings brings it back and sends it to Martin. Martin plays it safe and just chips it down low. Dangled around by Folks. Jennings was hitting the player and couldn't on the pass. And Gales will regroup. Martin to Jennings. Puck up in the air, still in play as it bounces off the top of the boards. Jennings intercepts. Puck loose behind the net. Wave tries skating it out right in front of the net, picked up by Folks. Bowden feeds it down to Rubino. Rubino sends it back to Folks. Folks back to Rubino. Defense getting lots of looks. Shot Martin hits a couple players and goes wide. It's loose out front. Comes out to a Wave player at the faceoff circle, and they opt to ice the puck. And waved off. Sorry, folks. Bullwinkle tries a stretch pass, gets picked off, though, and shoveled back into the Gale zone, except it hits someone on the bench on the way over. Bullwinkle, Megna, Parsons, Baldy, and Larson. Gales win it back into their zone. Megna picks up himself in the neutral zone. Megna feeds it back around. Bullwinkle has it in the corner. Trying to hit the D-man, but goes into the neutral zone. Set up to Larson. Larson pitches it up to Bullwinkle off the wall. Baldy skates it up. Bullwinkle spins out, makes it back in, and Baldy looks it up. Pushed off the puck. Comes back to Bullwinkle at the blue line, and looks like we're going to have a penalty. It's like Nevegna is going to go in for roughing as Gale's going penalty kill. Penalty kill crew, Martin, Osner, Folks, and Wowden. Gales win it. Chip it up, bouncing puck, makes it in the neutral zone. Folks brings it the other direction. Shot off the pads. He reverses it behind the net, sends it around. And Wade bring it the other direction. Wade reverse it. Bowden with a hard hit. Folks is taken down, working his way up. Puck loose at the faceoff dot. As Kobe sends it off to the side. Chipped up by Posner. Folks going to bring it up. Him and Martin. The opposite just dump it, and he's going to go for a change as Davis replaces, as well as Creel. Wade bring it in the zone. To the feet of Davis. Davis couldn't field it. Walks it up. Shot. Up and over. Saved by Kobe. Puck comes out to the blue line. Into the center. Shot. Loose. Comes out. And Creel's going the other direction with it. 2 seconds left in the penalty kill. Creel dingles around. Is able to keep it. Beats it back out. Couldn't hit Davis. That hits the ref. As Larson goes to regroup. Looks it out to Davis. Davis brings it in the zone. Feeds it back down to Creel. Creel to Baldy. Baldy chips it back around. Davis going to grab it behind the goal line. Kalea takes a cross check, it's loose in the front, no one there. And the Gales back check. And the Wave send it into the corner. Larison flicks it behind the net. Chipped up to Kalea. Couldn't hit him, though. And we're going to call that an icing. Nope, waved off. Wave have it in the corner, their own zone. Comes out to the blue line. Baldy feeds it back up. And Kalea is going to walk it in. Shot off the blocker and into the corner. Kalea's got Larison crashing through the center. Comes out to Larison at the blue line now. Shot. Hits a player. Backhand shot from Jennings. Blocked. Comes back out to Baldy. Baldy dangles. Is able to keep it in the zone. Feeds it back up. Hits the neutral zone. And Larison going to bring it up himself. Dangles through. Got Jennings down low. Sends it through the crease. Loose out front. Folks, shot. Hits a stick. Jennings has it in the corner. Gets bumped. And the Wave bring it the other direction, except Folks does a stick lift to keep it in play. Out to the blue line. Kept in play. Folks sends it down low. Jennings backhand shot for a glove save. Goalie for the Wave putting in all the work. Keeping this 1-0 game. Jennings, Strugum, Folks, Posner, and Rubino. Rubino out to Posner. Posner, Strugum. Strugum walks it across. Sends it over to Rubino. Brings it into the corner. Rubino has it in the face-off circle. Sends it down to Posner. Posner walks back the other direction. Shot. Hits Folks. Folks reloads with Posner. Posner to Rubino. Rubino walks it up. Shot. Loose out front. Boys are sending it down low. They're getting rebounds and not able to connect. Puck still in play. Jennings walks across. Shot. And puck still loose. Folks push up the puck. It's going to come around the boards to Rubino. Rubino chips it in, tipped, and goes wide. Posner moves up. All right. Bullwinkle, Vegna, Parsons, Martin, and Larison. And ref's going to tell him to hold off for a bit there. Nevegda and his person in line there. We're working their way towards the face-off circle. They're going to go ahead and toss Bullwinkle as a result. Parsons now in for the face-off. Comes back out to Martin. Martin, shot. Center mass. Goalie able to cover. Able to swallow that one up. Bullwinkle into the face-off. And they're going to toss out the Wave player. Puck loose at the circle. Off the leg of Martin. Martin able to regroup and send it down low. Nevegna goes in for a hit. Parsons comes crashing to the other side. Bullwinkle gives a hit in the corner. Wave chip it up and out. And that's going to be icing, waved off as we're able to make the puck. Feet of Martin. Sent airborne. No high stick. Defensive regroup by the Wave as they chip it up and into the Gales defensive zone for an icing. Creel, Davis, Kalea, Posner, and Aldi now. Boys need to get a little bit more creative, get around the goalie. Davis into the face-off. Posner couldn't keep it in the zone, but keeps it pinned along the blue line. Davis on the forecheck. Shot off the glove. Follow-up shot by Kalea. Creel dumps back to the blue line. Dumps back up to Creel. Comes out to Davis. Davis has it along the wall into the corner. Reverses. Sends it back up high to Baldy. Baldy to Davis. Davis walks it up. Shot. Whips it. Sends it through the crease. Kalea tries to get a shot off. Able to get it back. Shot. Davis tries tipping. Goes wide. Posner chokes up to without Creel holding down the blue line. And it's sent back deep. Kalea in pursuit of the Wave players. Comes out. Davis gets a stick in there. Keeps it in play. Feet of Davis. Sends it to Creel. Creel walks it back around. Sends it back high to the defenseman. Baldy back to Creel. Creel sends it back down low, out of reach. Wave are going to get there first. Kalea trying to feed it back to Creel. Minute remaining in the second period. Sorry, folks, haven't called very much on the time. Baldy shot. Traffic by Kalea. Couldn't disrupt it enough. And the Wave bring it the other direction. Kalea on the back check. Able to disrupt it. And everybody plays it cool. 36 seconds remaining. Jennings, Bolts. Tyler Martin pitched it up. Bolts sends it across in the crease. It's loose and cleared by the Wave. Follow-up shot by Martin off the body and into the corner. Wave tried clearing it out to Martin. Martin regroups back to Larison. Larison shot, bouncing puck. Loose out front. Bolts walking around. Back out to Martin. Martin shot. A lot of traffic out front. Bowden brings it around. Reverses again. Back behind the net. Leaves it through the crease. No one was expecting that, and that is the end of the first period. Very muffled commentator. In any event, heading into the third period, Gales with a 1-0 lead. Score not indicative of the play so far. Goalie for the Wave has been able to keep them in play for the majority of the game. For the most part, it's looked like power play for the Gales. Just unable to get one past the goalie. Shot count, don't really know. They're only showing 2 shots on goal for the Gales and 0 for the Wave. As Gales work to get a little bit more creative. All right. Time to kick off the third period. The Gales have been better. Vegna, Larson, Parsons, Wowinkle, and Martin. Fresh 15 minutes up on the board. First period, more like 13 and a half minutes with the running clock. Gales win the faceoff. Martin walks it up. Martin loses control. Send it down to Larson. Larson up to Wowinkle. Vegna chips it in as the puck goes down into the corner. Two Gales players get in there, Wowinkle and Vegna. Larson staying high at the top of the hash mark. Parsons goes in, gets sticking there, couldn't keep it in play, and the Wave go the other direction with it. They got numbers. Poke check by Martin. Save Kobe as Larson feels it the other direction. It's going to come out to the blue line. Shot. Bouncing puck. Still loose out front. Need to clear the puck. Wowinkle chips it back to Larson. Larson. Martin. Parsons. And Gales will go back and regroup. Goes out to Larson. Larson's going to bring it across through the neutral zone. Dangles around. Shot. Loose out front. Couldn't get a follow-up shot. Larson out to Wowinkle. Shot. Loose out front. Tipped. And saved by the goalie. Remaining in the third period. Gorman up 1-0. Davis, Creel, Galea, Rubino, and Posner. Creel comes away with the faceoff. Sent Rubino to Galea. Creel out to Davis. Davis starts getting a shot up from the short side. It's loose out in the slot. Drop for Posner. Out to Galea. Galea has Davis right out front. Galea reverses it. Galea brings it back behind the net. Sends it out to Rubino. Rubino looking for a lane. Out to Posner. Davis tips it. Goalie sends it into the boards. Posner winds up. Out to Rubino. Shot into the shin guards. Posner. Out to Creel. Shot. And swallowed up by the goalie. As we bring in a fresh set of forwards out. Jennings, Foltz, and Scroggum. Jennings couldn't hold on to it, and the Wave bring it the other direction. Foltz able to get a hold of it for a regroup. Posner to Scroggum. Scroggum sends it out to Foltz. Brings it down the other side. Does it across. Trying to hit Jennings. Just out of reach. Jennings has a stick lifted. Comes out to Rubino. Rubino crossing to his defensive partner. Posner was able to keep it in play, though. Scroggum reverses. Out to Jennings. It's at the feet of Scroggum. Sends it back down to Rubino. Rubino. Posner. Scroggum couldn't connect on the pass there. Sent back down to Rubino. Posner. Back to Rubino. Scroggum. Dangled around. Jennings picks it up. And Rubino keeps it in play. Into the wall. No one there, though, and it's cleared. And fed back in. Scroggum has it at the circle. Shot. Glove save. Loose out front. And goalie dives on it. Get the whistle. 11:38 remaining in the third. Bullwinkle, Parsons, Vegna, Baldy, Martin. Wade bring it the other direction. There's enough space, and that could have been offside, should have been offsides by the way they've been calling the rest of the games. Wade were able to keep it in play. They're back wrong the boards. Bullwinkle up to Vegna. Bullwinkle brings it to the neutral zone. Shot loose out front. And Wade bring back the other direction. Vegna with a back check and penalty. I'm going to call hooking. On Vegna. Vegna heads to the box, and the Gales go on the penalty kill. It's like Folks, Larson, Posner, Bowden. Wade open up. Folks is able to get a stick in there. Fights for position and gets the clear into the neutral zone. Bowden almost comes away with the breakaway the other direction. Larson does. Brings it in. Shot off the pads up in the air. And Gale's going to get back into position. Bouncing puck the other direction. Posner feeds it back up. Folks now brings it back into the defensive zone. Shot. Slow shot. It hit a stick and covered by the goalie. 51 seconds remaining as they will change up lines. As Kalea and Davis go in for the forwards. Martin and Baldy on defense. Davis into the face-off. Still on the penalty kill. Davis wins it up to Kalea. Kalea reverses it back up the wall. We are on a penalty kill, so I don't want to get too aggressive. Kalea keeps it in play down along the boards. Got 3 guys on him. And errant pass all the way down into the Gales defensive zone. Scooped up by Baldy. Baldy to Posner. Posner sends it airborne. And no icing. Davis on the case. Fed back up. Baldy keeps it in play. A few too many boys trying to play forward here. Comes out. Davis keeps it back in play at the top of the faceoff circle. And the Wave could bring it the other direction. Martin sends it back the other side. It's got clear room the other way at full speed. We are back to full strength. Shot. Martin shoots in the middle of the slot. And goalie beats that one up. And into the face-off, Scott Folks and Scroggum was under Wowden. Sorry. Wowden back behind the net. Folks has it at the goal line, sends it back out to the point. Larison to Rubino. Rubino back to Larison, finding space. Out to Folks. Shot. Rubino hits a body. Jennings battling. Just manhandling people on the ice. Folks out to Rubino. Rubino sends it out to Larison. Sends it across. Tries to hit Jennings just out of reach. Puck comes out to Rubino. Fed back. Jennings comes back. Rubino unable to keep it in, but Rowden's going to be there to hold position. At the feet of Rowden. Chipped up to Folks. Folks is Jennings to his right. Jennings crashes the net. And Wave bring it the other direction. For a clear. Not going to make it for the ice. Larson to Rubino. Rubino dingles around. Leaves it out front. It's loose. At the feet of Rubino. Rubino brings it to the center. Couldn't do anything with it, though. Parsons sends it across, and that's going to leave the zone as the Gales need to regroup. Chipped in by Posner. Smart move as he goes on the forecheck. Comes back out. Parsons dropped back as a defenseman. Bouncing puck towards the blue line. Parsons couldn't hold on to it. Feeds it back up. Vegna couldn't hold up. Parsons comes in hot, though. Through the crease. No one there. Baldy lets it drop to Posner. Posner out to Nervegna. Nervegna trying to send it. Parsons. Baldy holding down the defensive side. Gets around. Is able to regroup. Couldn't feed it in, and that's going to be out of play. Real Kalea Davis. 7:06 remaining in the third period. Face off to the right of the goalie, who's been able to keep a wave in play throughout the entirety of the game. It's been a very lopsided game. Not evident by the score. Wave when the face-off comes back out to the blue line. Martin couldn't field it. Drops it back to Larison for support. Back out to Martin. To Larison. Play dumps it in. Creel gives a hit along the boards. Comes away with it. Davis has it now. Lobs it over to Kalea. Races to the point. Larison to Martin. Loose up front. Crashing Kalea. Davis could stick in. While the waiver bring it the other direction. Creel goes in for a hard hit. Kalea is able to steal the puck, but couldn't clear it into their zone. And it's like waiver going to go to the box. Gale's going to go on the. It's like Creel's going to join him as well. Roughing on both sides. Creel took a bit of an uppercut of a check. We're going to stay 5-on-5 with 6:13 remaining in the third. Gale's up 1-0. Do a face-off. Center ice with Jennings. Struggle and Bolts. Martin and Larison. Nope, looks going to be a 2 and a 10. Oh, never mind. Heard one more. Figured they were going for one more in the box. 5-on-5. Puck comes back out to Gale's defense. Larison feeds it up, and Polk sends it into the zone. Strugham's going to get there first, get some separation. Jennings has it in the corner. 5:55 remaining. Comes out to Larison. Larison has some space, feeds it down low. No one there. Jennings reverses it, takes a hit. Folks brings it back to the blue line. Not enough oomph on it. Larison had to pinch up. And it's going to go the other direction. Martin back checking. Pushes him off the puck. And covered by Kobe. Martin with a great back check. Then a shot from getting off. Face-off going to be back in the Gales' defensive zone. 5:30 remaining in the third. Bullwinkle in for the face-off. And they're going to wave off the wave. And wave control the puck off the face-off. Puck comes out. Parsons. Parsons gets the zone cleared at least, and that's going to be offsides. .5:17 remaining. 1-0 in favor of the Gales. Bowling into the faceoff. Back out to Gales defenseman. Rubino couldn't chip it up and out. Goes up behind the net. Posner throws a hit. Bolinko lost the puck, chipped up, not cleared. Comes back the other direction. Faceoff circle shot. Save Kobe. And Parsons brings it the other direction. Feeds it up to Nervegna. Nervegna through the legs. Sorry, folks. Parsons has it. Nervegna has it. It's loose to the faceoff circle. Coming back the other direction. Drops the puck back. Stick lift by Parsons. And that's going to be offsides as Creel comes out the box. All right. Baldy, Martin, Creel, Davis, and Pelea. Davis in for the faceoff in the neutral zone. Wave win it. Send it out to the middle of the ice and then bring it across and dump it in the zone. Wave finding a bit of energy here. Comes out to Pelea. Pelea. It's a hard hit as he sends it in the zone. Creel takes a hit as well. Davis comes in. Davis has it out front. Shot, short side. Goalie saves it. Davis still battling. Keeps it in play. Feeds it to Baldy. Baldy chips it in low. Got Creel. And the players are connected. Helmets got stuck together, leading to a stoppage of play. All right. Davison for the faceoff. Larson and Rubino at the blue line. 3:59 remaining in the third. Gales win it, send it back to Larson. Point. Larson feeds it up to Pelea. Good field it. Davis comes in with a hard hit. Feeds it right across the front. It's loose. Larson. Creel. Being a beast. With another hit by Creel. Rubino has along the wall. Feeds it to Pelea. Pelea takes a hit. 3:28 remaining. It's going to get a little ugly here, folks. Chipped up. Out to Rubino. Rubino. Out to Creel. To Rubino. Rubino couldn't hold it. Comes the other direction. Rubino was able to hold it. Walks it up. Shot just to the right of the net. Creel feeds it down to Larson. Larson sends it back around to Pelea. Couldn't get there. Up to Davis. Davis to Larson. Larson chips it in. And Gale's going to go for a partial change here. Larson up as a forward. Stretch pass wide. And that's going to be an icing. 2:41 remaining in the game. Jennings in for the faceoff. It's got Martin and Posner at the blue line. Folks and Wowden on the wings. Wowden brings it across the faceoff circle. And the puck goes the other direction. The breakaway. Martin back checking. Shot, save, Kobe. Rebound, and save. Kobe makes the save. Martin with the back check, like I've never seen, to disrupt the play. 2:22 remaining in the third. No penalty on the play. Martin came in clean. Wave trying to gain some momentum. Shot. One-timer goes all the way out to the other side. And Parsons feeds it up to Nervegna. Nervegna has it across. Couldn't get a shot off. Parsons regroups it back at the goal line. Taking his time out to Bullwinkle. Couldn't field that one. Baldy sends it across. And Rubino opts to send it down low. Nervegna gets a check in. Parsons got Bullwinkle in the slot. Fed it back down to the defenseman. Defense shot. Baldy's shot gets sent into the corner by the goalie. The goalie who's been keeping the Wave in this game. Got a stretch pass. Tipped across. Rubino bodies him out of position. Pass hits the ref. Couldn't clear. Up and over at the feet of Baldy. Baldy sends it airborne to a rushing Parsons. 1-on-2. He's got Bullwinkle through the crease. And puck bounces out the other direction. 1:10 remaining. Shot short side. Rebound. No one there. Martin grabs the puck. Walks it across to the center. Gets poke checked off the other direction. Martin. Player gets the shot off. Kobe able to send it off behind the goal. A lot of people out of position here. Got three-Wave player. Empty net for the Wave. And they're going to go low dead with 36.8 seconds left. Empty net. Empty net for the Wave. Fresh legs on offense. Real, Davis, Palea, Larson, and can't see the defenseman. Like Martin. Davis into the faceoff, wins it back to Martin. Martin sends it around the boards to Palea. Bounces odd right in front. Davis picks it up. Unable to get the clear, and they shovel it across. And gained by the Wave. Davis comes in and pins it. And it comes out the other direction. Back to Davis. And through the center. Chipped up to Creel. Creel gets it in the zone with 8 seconds left. Gales need to play it safe. Comes out to Davis. Davis keeps it in. And he sends it down low. And that'll be it. And the Gales finished the round robin series 3-0. Currently leading in the standings. And they should remain so. This takes first seed going into the playoffs or the semifinals. Game will be tomorrow morning. Keep an eye out for the channel on YouTube for the updates. Also post on Instagram so you can follow along. Goalie for the Wave did an amazing job keeping them in it.